Welcome to the channel of love and philosophy. You know that feeling at the end of the day, where you're completely exhausted, bone-deep tired, but you haven't actually moved your body much at all. You haven't been out in the fields, you haven't been carrying physical sacks of grain like our ancestors, yet you feel crushed. It's because we live in an era of invisible burdens. We carry the weight of 1,000 unread emails, the pressure to maintain a perfectly curated online presence, and this low-grade hum of anxiety that just follows us everywhere we go. It's a heaviness that doesn't show up on an X-ray, but it paralyzes us all the same. It's so easy to think these are unique, modern problems created solely by smartphones and the internet. We tend to think we're the first humans to ever feel this specific kind of overwhelm. But what if we aren't? What if the anxieties of the 21st century are actually ancient spiritual tests, just wearing very modern digital disguises? The truth is, the human operating system hasn't really changed much in a few thousand years. The things that threaten our peace of mind today are echoes of the same things that threaten the peace of mind of the Stoics, the Buddhists, and the ancient philosophers. And the wisdom we need to navigate all this noise isn't necessarily in the next productivity app. It's buried in the past. If we look closely, we can see our modern struggles mirrored in ancient metaphors. Take your daily interaction with the digital world. It feels like a maze, right? You pick up your phone for one specific task, and suddenly you're pulled into a labyrinth of algorithmic feeds, outraged comments, and infinite scrolling. You lose hours just getting lost in other people's noise, terrified of missing out on something, anything. Well, the ancients understood this feeling of being mentally lost. The Stoic philosophers, for example, lived in chaotic, noisy times themselves. Their solution was the concept of the internal citadel. They taught that while you can't control the twisting walls of the maze outside of you, the politics, the opinions of others, the chaos, you have absolute agency over your own judgment inside. Today, turning on Do Not Disturb isn't just a little productivity hack. It needs to be seen as a modern ritual of reclaiming your internal citadel. It's the active decision that the noise outside doesn't get to dictate your peace inside. You are the gatekeeper to your own mind. Then, there's the burden of performance. We are constantly, and I mean constantly, curating our lives for public consumption. We feel this immense pressure to manage our personal brand, making sure every photo and post-project success, happiness, or the right kind of opinions. This fractures us. We become terrified that the world might see the messy, complicated reality behind that polished image. Interestingly, the very word person comes from the Latin word persona, which literally meant a mask worn by an actor on a stage. Ancient philosophy realized thousands of years ago that the image we project is just a fleeting construction. It's just a mask. And the profound realization that can free you from this burden is this: that you don't have to carry the weight of the mask's reputation. You only have to live the life behind it. When you truly realize your online presence is just a persona, you can drop the exhausting performance and just be yourself. Perhaps the heaviest invisible burden we carry is the feeling that we must always be on. Modern life demands linear growth. We feel we must be constantly ascending, constantly optimizing every single minute of our day. If you aren't hustling, the culture tells you that you're falling behind some phantom competitor you can't even see. This creates a deep sense of guilt whenever we try to just sit still. Our ancestors lived differently. They understood seasons, they lived by cycles, not straight lines. In ancient Taoism, there's a beautiful concept called Wu Wei, often translated as effortless action. It's the realization that sometimes the most powerful growth happens during periods of non-doing. Just as a field must lie fallow for a season to remain fertile for the next harvest, your mind needs periods where it isn't producing absolutely anything. We have to redefine rest in the modern age. Rest isn't just recovering so you can work more. Rest is returning to your source. It's a vital part of the cycle. The hardest part about these modern burdens is their invisibility. You can't fight an enemy you can't see, and you can't heal a wound you won't acknowledge. But when you start looking at your notification anxiety, your imposter syndrome, or your burnout through the lens of timeless philosophy, the dynamic shifts. You stop being just a victim of modern stress. You start becoming a participant in a very old human story. You realize that while the terrain has changed to glass screens and fiber optics, the journey of the human soul remains exactly the same, and the tools to navigate it have been here all along. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more.